All right, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, actually, to the thumbnail for today. Yesterday I was a little bit busy, and today I actually want to do some stuff. So, no further ado, let's get started. Mwah. Anyway, good news, by the way. I got actually the game that I was working on getting fixed. I finally figured out where I could fix the health of most of the creatures, some of the values that need to be changed. I fixed that as well. Hopefully after this I could be able to do what I want to do with it. So let me just get this one up and running again. Get this one. This one doesn't need to be there yet. And now let's get it all up. So what I did actually with Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, I figured out where I could actually modify the health that the creatures actually have, so how long they can live. And I actually also figured out how to modify the resources gained. Right now I'm actually figuring out like what would be a very balanced start upon how much money I could ask for things. And then after that, I should be able to get to where I want to be, realistically speaking. And yeah, I'm very happy upon what I already achieved with it, because right now it's looking actually quite good. There are some things here and there that I need to fix, but right now I already got the safari road trips fixed, the amount of, well, how long they actually can drive, how far they actually can drive, and how expensive it is. So, that's also important. So I got that fixed, mainly because I actually needed that to be fixed in the first place. Do I actually want this to be on that side, or do I want to actually... No, I actually want this to be not on 3. I'm not doing it on 3.5. Right. That explains a lot. Let's do it again. So yeah, I got that fixed. So now I can actually make I can actually make a tour with a vehicle. So I can make a safari trip, and the safari trip is actually well done. So the safari trip actually works around, and you can just walk around everything, and it can be a very long ride. Well, back before, that was actually unable. You were unable to make a ride that good, so you could only make like what was it, 800 tiles? No, not even 800 tiles. I think it was only 200 tiles before you need to actually go back to the point. And that was actually bad because, well, you could make a safari trip, but the safari trip was not actually very long, unless you, of course, took matters in your own hand, and then safari trip would probably also crack down because the trip requires energy, electricity, and that didn't work. So yeah, I actually got that fixed. I fixed that part. I also finally figured out how to gain more resources, so how to gain more DNA samples that you can get. Right now, I also increase the amount of DNA samples you need to get to 100%, so that's actually fun. So the creatures live longer, but the DNA samples actually give you more value for your creatures. So you could get to, I can then actually also make like, yeah, you only need 10% to create a creature, but the 10% creature will live very slow, will not live very long. Probably 2 months, so you don't have any. It's not worth it to do it. But yeah, I improved upon that. I also increased the value of their life, so they actually live like 15, what was it? They live like 15 years or 12 years, dependable. And that's actually quite nice. Right now, I am actually working on getting the bark value done. I still need to do some little bits of rework on the digging sites, but I think I do know how to get that better properly done. I also think that 2 digging sites at the beginning would be a very nice and handy dandy thing to have. Mainly because the digging sites are actually quite good to have. And having like And having like, you know, an additional one at the beginning is quite nice, not gonna lie. Yeah, alright. So right now, today, I actually want to do some little bit of relaxing things, so I'm just gonna be creating this drawing. And then once I'm done with this drawing, I can then, you know, start with showing you guys something of the game that I'm modifying, because I actually want to do that as well. I'll probably do that in a different stream, so probably after I'm gonna have dinner. So after I actually gain my dinner, I actually will do it. I then actually will do a stream for that modification of the game. So you guys can actually see it as well, because it's actually quite an old game and there aren't that much tutorials on it, honestly, I think. Not of the things I have seen. It's most likely, you know, read this text! Dear God, it's a lot of text. Yes, text. And then you probably need to guess, like, double checking, like, alright, I want to increase the value of my prices on my... I want to increase the starting money that I have, or I do want to sell with infinite amount of money. You could do that. But where is that? Yeah, you could do the cheat code. Yeah, but I don't want to do the cheat code. I actually just want to program it into the game. Oh, well, buddy, you need to go to this section, upon this section, and that section. Then you need to read the double line 489, and then according to Article 587, you find where you need to be. And then, you know, you have to read like 10 articles before you actually get where you need to be. It's quite silly, not gonna lie. I think this one is actually better. Not making it too big is a better overreach operation. Yeah. Also, this is way too sharp. Way too sharp. There we go. We got that one up and running. Now we need to get this one. No. No? No. Alright, wait, hold on. There we go, and then erase the bits. Alright. Now I have done that, and I can now actually get to where I want to be with this. And then tomorrow, and then next week, we will finally be able to fix the last bits that I actually want to do with this anyway. But man, chibis are a lot more different than the normal version. Here we go. So yeah, the fun fact is, actually, when I was actually modifying it, I finally came to the conclusion after I saw some disturbing news on the fucking internet again. It's always fun to see, like, you know, disturbing news. It's one of those things that I'm always, like, interested in, like, alright, what the hell happened? Turns out it actually, turns out there is a lot of issues going on in the gaming branch again. It's like, you know, entertainment businesses never learn about any fucking thing of any rule, honestly. It's like, yeah, congratulations. Please sign in here now. and then everybody's like, no, don't sign in, because you need to sign in to play the game. Well, I'm of course always a fan of just play the game. That's it, because I'm always liking offline games. But yeah, online games are a little bit of a mess right now. But for the rest, it's all fine, honestly. I think there are plenty of things that you can still play with fun and things. I think back in the day when you play the old-fashioned online games, it actually is like what was it again? Back in the day, all the old clan games. I think Repels was actually one of the games that I played way too long until they dropped the server, and then I went for another gaming website that actually I had to do all the stuff again, and again. It was quite a hassle, not gonna lie. But yeah, I'm very happy with all of it. I'm actually very happy with the old games that I played. I mostly played the old school games like, what was it again? Oh, yeah. Guild Wars 1. Yes. It's one of those games that is actually quite good. Not gonna lie. The main reason why it's actually quite good is that it actually had customization inside of your character design of how you want to play with it. It's one of the things that actually was lacking in the newest one. They actually wanted to make a game. The first game was actually more designed to be a game that was not like World of Warcraft, and then they made a game that was like World of Warcraft and called Guild Wars 2. Mainly because you could not customize the build that much as in 1, and 1 was more party-based, but you could also add AIs to your NPCs to your fucking party, which was amazing because you could also modify them to be a very specific build. And then also the way of how to get skills was also very nice. You could kill elites and then steal their powers, which was amazing. So you could kill the elite, then you could get the special ability, and you would unlock it forever. That also made sure that when you want to learn a special ability that you have not learned yet, that you would go on a whole damn adventure to just get one simple thing. And most likely, those bosses were a little bit difficult sometimes, not gonna lie. I had some trouble with some of the bosses in that game, mainly because of the bosses of how they played. I had one guy that was actually like a tank, and he was guarded by some archers that actually did reflect damage, which was a fucking pain in the ass back in the day. I was, of course, a very, melee-heavy person, so, having reflected all my damage back at my face was not my favorite kind of experience on that thing. But I did learn from it. So eventually I beat the guy, I got the skill that I needed, and the ability I learned was that I was able to summon the Avatar of War! And, I turned myself in a big giant tanky build, having like a lot more armor on my build, gaining more adrenaline, and then being able to use skills more faster. That was the whole build shenanigans of it anyway, and I really like it. That's what I really liked about it a lot, was that you could customize your build in such a way that most builds would be very well, most builds would not do that. If a build would do that, there are some issues with it. Of course, the main issue that I had with the newest game, for instance, was that even if I would build the build, there are still how the fuck do you say that? The newest build was not the way of how I wanted to play the game. Well, get out. No, I'm backtracking. Just give me a sec. I am a little bit hesitated on this. Let's see if I can get it right. So the new guild was one. The new guild was two. Well, the guild was two. I pre-purchased it back in the day, and I was like, all right, cool. It's like Guild Wars 1, but better graphics. Finally, some better graphics. I could finally play some better graphics. And then I played it, and I was immediately disappointed. I was like, wait, why can I not have this? Why? What? Where's my cool stuff? And then the cool stuff didn't happen. Because I always like to play when I play my builds. I always like to play my fun little tank builds that are absolutely not a tank build. Because it was customization, I had build all around. I spam blindness on the enemy, and the enemy cannot attack me back, or at least hits me very slowly to death. And because I had like high HP regen, I would out heal him, and then he dies from it. So that was the whole build. And in Guild Wars 2, I could not even for the life of me rebuild that build. It was all about, oh, you need to grab this weapon to do it. Oh, you need to upgrade this weapon. You know what I had? You know what the fun thing was? In Guild Wars 1, you don't have that whole damn upgrade system where you had to grind the resources to get our food, go out, get our stuff, and then get the stuff. No. You killed the enemy, you picked up the item, then squished it down, then you went to a goddamn vendor and be like, hey, I got this dead corpse, I got those rabbit foods, and that skill. Now give me that weapon right there. And then you had the weapon. And then of course, you could bring down legendary weapons that would have been dropped by enemies to gain runes that you could implement to your weapon that you currently have. So that was the cool stuff. The best stuff of it was, if you unlocked the thing, so if you unlocked, oh my god, I have this cool new weapon. Alright, you have unlocked the weapon. That's one. You now have unlocked the weapon for PvP and for PvP characters. So every single upgrade you get it, every single skill that you get it, every single pet that you get it, would be available for your PvP character if you would make a one. So even if you build a fresh one, you could get the customization of it. So all the weapons customizations, or weapon skins, all the armor skins, and all the modifiers on those things that you have unlocked. And then you could, build your own goddamn dude that was like, min-max for PvP if you ever wanted to. Of course, you could also do it just with the PvE character. It's no hurt upon that. And that's what I liked about it. And that was gone. That was absolutely gone. That was absolutely gone. That was gone the next game. You have to grind for this. You have to grind for this resource. Then add this resource to that resource, and then that resource to this resource, and then you have a high quality piece of wood. And I'm like, that's not how I want to play. I just want to adventure, beat up the living shit out of creatures, and then go home and be like, yes, I killed this creature and I got this item from it, and that's it. I don't want to, farm amount of wood, farm amount of gold, iron. No. It's not fucking Minecraft, please. Thank you. If I want to play such a game, I would play Minecraft, honestly. Not gonna lie. Where I could, modify, have a chance to break it down. Oh no. And I get it what they actually implemented it into the game. Not gonna lie, I really get it. But it would not be a very smart move upon their ends, honestly. And I think my main concern of that game still is that, it's very grindy, Guild Wars 2. Compared to Guild Wars 1, there are no DLCs in Guild Wars. Oh, well, there is one, alright? The expansion. Well, the expansion actually gives you more skills and whatever you want to play, more paths to find. But also you had one DLC in it. It was this. Behold, a new color. You could get pink as one of the items that you could get. So you could get like multiple colors that you could unlock for your PvP character. And that was like, what? $5? Yeah, probably. So yeah. And then Guild Wars 2, it's not my forte on most of the things. And you could not even get drunk properly. Probably as well, so there is no drunk mechanic in that game, if I'm correct. Which is also a sad thing, to say the least. Did I do it wrong? I did do it wrong, right? I need to add. Yeah. Nah, this is so hard. No. Well, the main concern here is that I have this, but then I have nothing here to say. Alright, I need to not do this with this way, I need to do it the other way around. Alright. I have this. That is one of the things that I have. Now, how do I get from that to there? Here, right? Yeah, here. Yeah, that would actually work. Awesome. Oh. I don't think I'm not too good with fashion, not gonna lie. It's one of the things that I'm not very good at. No. That's much better. Alright. Now I need to get this back into fix. And then move this one in. Alright, now we actually have this done. Now grab this one. And then we only need to do this again. Wow. I did it the first try. Damn. That's a way too tiny. That's a way too tiny thing to have. But let's see. I could keep it like that. It's Sneaky Steve right there. Let's see. Do I want to do that, or do I just want to have? Alright, I got that done. Nice. Now actually that face looks much better. Much more friendly, honestly. Nope. Come on. Yeah, come on. And then this one right there. Alright, now we have actually that done, and now we actually have everything that I need to be done. Sweet. So that, right now, this is now correct. If I'm correct, this should now work. And now I need to double check this. Alright. So do I need to add? No. No, that face is correct. Alright, then that one is there, that one is there, that one is down. And this one actually needs to be up a bit more. Right, I'll do that. Boop. Alright. Move it upwards. To right there. And turn it around like so. Yes, alright, now it actually looks good. Cool. Now we got the thing done. We got the character done in what? 28 minutes. Nice. That's a good amount. I really like that I actually did some good progress here on drawing that, because holy shit, this is not my forte most of the time. Alright. A little bit quick preview before, before I'm gonna be heading off and then grab myself some food and then we'll be back. So, allow me to show you the digital side of all the things considered, because that's indeed a thing. You know, we have this now done. This should be saved. Please don't crash. Alright, save 1 is completed. Save 2 needs to be completed now as well, so that I don't screw myself over. Alright, we have now completed the save. We did what I needed to do this week, this day, so that's good. Now allow me to show you what I did. Alright, I can bring... Yeah, I could bring it like that up. That is actually quite easy to do. Just give me a sec. Just give me a sec. I need to load this up because this is like a pain in the ass to do. Open file location. Behold the files. Yes. So Operation Genesis has a lot of files, and one of the files I'm now working on is this one right here, the constant files. So I think after this one I should be golden with everything else. So as you can see, the value limited, the first one has a 50% value. I'm just doing this just to make sure that I can actually summon this. So that's always a thing. Then I also have the money somewhere here as well. So I could go for like medium range profit. You could go for profits. You could go for ranger's health count. And you have all this stuff. So you also have like base, D&E, silver value. So this is an item. This is the DNA item, and this is the value of it. So if you have gold, I believe gold is here as well. That's 6,000. Well, I know one thing for sure. If I want to have gold, it's gonna be 6,000. So you could go for this and then add that in there. And what I could do is now get towards the path cost. You can actually do that as well. The payout, the starting money. So I noticed that that starting money is a little bit too much to begin with. Not gonna lie, it's a little bit too much for my effort. So I'm gonna be lowering it down to 1.6 or 1,600. All right. So I'm gonna be saving it now. I also tried to actually improve the camera viewpoint, but apparently the polygon box is limited. So that is actually one of the things that I was sadly unable to fix, but oh well. Now, since I've done that, I can now add in the Windows capturing, which I need to add into it. And then if I now start up Operation Genesis, which should be starting up right now and with good and proper screen. And now the Operation Genesis should be able to be shown, if I'm correct. Just give me a sec. This thing takes always so long to load. And I need to make sure that I have actually sound or music off. Just in case. I don't want to be ruining anything here. Alright.
Hello, my name is John Hammond, and I am in charge of InGen, the company that you now work for.
Thank you, John.
Your job is quite simple, really. Build a park, create dinosaurs, and entertain people.
It was such a good actor. Alright, so we have now this, alright? So now we start at 1,600, as, you know, I showed you with the editing. We have now 1,600 as a beginning. Of course, there are some things here and there that I still need to fix. Here you can see there are some things that are still not very expensive that I need to be a little bit more expensive to begin with. So if you didn't that one... Oh yeah, it needs to be built on a fence. So there are things that I need to still fix, things that I need to still increase on money costs, so that's one of the things that I need to do. But now let's go to the dinosaur, because, you know, I showed you that I fixed it. So we have now a dinosaur.
Hello.
And this one is 50% and only has 6 months to live. However, this one right here is not produced, so some of them are still able to be produced properly, and the other ones aren't. So the Parasaurus lopus has a lifespan of absolutely non-existent. Apparently it is only 10%, so it cannot be built properly. So what I now need to do, so I have the Torosaurus, if I'm correct, already on the thing, but that's the thing. And I also get this one where you can see the zooms. I now change this to, you know, you can have the maximum 10 teams on it. And I can now change also the values of the content, so that's good. Alright, so how we're gonna fix that is gonna be a thing of the past, but it's one of the things that I need to do. So first you saw that the Torontosaurus was in a bit of a hassle. You know, you saw that the Torontosaurus was 50% complete, so that's one of the things that I do need to do, so that I have one creature always be able to be built. The Parasaurus lopus can be, you know, done, so let's go to the Torontosaurus and see why of how well it is. So Toro in, and Torontosaurus EN, so we're gonna go for the EN. So right now we have the EN right here. The lifespan is 1.5. Well, apparently this one is not correct, so I should add this to 30. So now it's on 30. It should be fine. And we could save it. So now this thing should be at 30, alright? I will also fix this one right here, mainly because I do want to fix that. This is the toilet. I want to make sure that the toilet is actually expensive because, well, you know, cannot have people buying stuff. So yeah, and then the unit value is that gonna be that like that? Yep, alright. Alright, now we have done that. Now we can actually relaunch it, and then hopefully the Torontosaurus is now going to be 30 years of age if we get the right location. However, this will probably not be the case. So then we're going to go back into the whole damn library of shenanigans, and I will show you what I mean with that, because it's actually quite fun to do. It's a very fun little game where, you know, it's like, ooh, What kind of evilness do I need to look at?
Mine.
Alright, let's see if we get the Tyrannosaurus again, so that we can actually recreate our problem, because that's important.
Hi there.
No, we don't. We don't get the Tyrannosaurus. We get the Dilophosaurus, and the other one doesn't exist. Alright. So we're gonna be reloading the park again until we get a Tyrannosaurus.
Hello, my name is John Hammond.
Because that's actually important. We need to find the creature.
Hello
Luckily, this
again.
is quite easy to do. So we can look at this. Dinopedia, I believe. Alberta and Patchy. Well, that's not gonna be happening. So we're gonna be disconnecting again, and now we should
Hello,
get the Tyrannosaurus.
my name is.
Oh wait, I can just look at this. It's easy.
Hello.
Patchy and Albert. All right. Oh yeah, it has a chance to switch around.
Hello.
Yeah, I know. Hello indeed.
Hello.
Patchy again, really? Wow. Why do you get always Patchy? It's already 3 times the same dude.
Hello.
Yeah. Alright.
Hello again.
So it's 50%, 60 months. So there is a problem with the lifespan at the D&E. So what I need to now do, show you what I mean. So we're going to be leaving the park again. We now need to look at that part where we, didn't fix it. This is the fun part, by the way. Don't get me wrong, yeah. I'm getting a little bit sidetracked, but I need to do this. This is one of the things that I love to do. Is just fiddle around with stuff and then get back into it. Alright, so open the file. Get back into data, because, data. There you go. And now we're gonna go back to constants, because that's clearly a thing. So we need to find the DNA part. So I, as professional, I'm gonna be using DNA here and type it in. Alright, the DNA enabled, here we have it. We have the DNA enabled for the DNA minimum hatchable DNA is gonna be like 50, because that's clearly what it needs to be. Not gonna lie, we need 50 DNA available. But the initial, and then gives the rest initial, so that is not gonna be happening. Then we have the DNA, blah blah blah, fossil hunt speed. So we don't need the DNA again. Oh fuck. Control Z again. Don't want to ruin this. Next. So the base DNA value. No. No. DNA item rating value 50, no. Sequence time. DNA item purchase, no. DNA modifier. Fossil item fuel modifier DNA, no. DNA sequence rate, no. Medium hatchable. Alright, so that is not what I'm looking for. So then I look for the live, because that's where it looks. Live. Alright. Here is the thing. Here's the nasty little bugger that is doing everything. So, to get to where I want to be with the health, because the health is going to be the thing that is going to be happening, we now need to find the non-linear skill. So what we now need to do is jump. So jump is 0.5. We're going to be putting it to 0.8, if I'm correct, which gives us a higher lifespan with the things that I need. The growth period, rush, yeah, doesn't matter. That's the release. So that's how it goes. So now we have the linear scaling, lifespan, non-linear scaling is 4 times the rate, and now we should be able to get where I want to be, or at least where it is. I saw something. Oh, hello, all place. So yeah, so as you can see, I got the drawing done. And I'm gonna be doing one little bit of thing before I'm gonna be before you're gonna leave you guys, just to show you what I just gonna be saying. So yeah, we fixed the lifespan now on the dinosaurs, which is quite important. So now we can finally start this again and hopefully get to a dinosaur, so I can actually hopefully see that my theory is correct. If not, I'm gonna have a little bit of head brain, and I will do that then later down the line at 7 o'clock probably, 7 or 8. And then I will do this all the time because, you know, it is it's a nice day to relax and lay back and play video games probably as well. Alright, so now we're gonna go to the dinosaur summary.
How can I help?
God damn it. It's not the one I was looking for. Alright. Well. So, the DNA lifespan part is not what I'm looking for. Huh. Alright. So that's not what I'm looking for then. But what if... I will quit this. What if I then add 100%, one animal 100%? Because clearly there is a way to fix that last bit. Because right now we didn't do oh boy, that's not the right one. Oh boy, no, I don't want to have that added. I don't have a way of fixing the XEX file, by the way. I still want to do that. I still want to be able to do it with a no CD, but that will take some time to get it all fixed. Alright, one more time to do this whole damn nonsense. So, one more try. Wish me luck on this. I definitely need it. Missions, models. No, I need to get the constant again. And this time, I need to get it right. So how do I fix the... let's see if I can find it. How do I fix the line? How do I increase lifespan of dinos? Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. Increase the genes. Yeah, I don't give a shit about the genes. I just want to get... oh, wait. How do I modify? Yes, modify. Because that's clearly a thing I need to modify the lifespan. No, Reddit, infinite modify lifespan, sandbox mode. Yeah, I don't care about the sandbox mode. I need to have the original one. Lifespan, no, there is no way to mod yet released. No. Will actually aging work? I could actually disable aging if I want to, though, but that doesn't seem fair. Because I already found out where I could find that, alright? It's here with the old age leech. Right now it's like 1 HP per second. So if I put this to 0.5, it should work, because then they leech slowly HP and oh wait, then they will be healthy. Never mind, I will not do that because that's almost worse. Alright, so we need to get the linear skill span upgraded. So this clearly needs to go to 8, if I'm correct. And then, if I now get 50%, it should be able to do the thing I want. If I'm correct. Now it's on 8. So the linear will now be non-linear, linear. If I'm correct. Wait, there are cheat codes for the incubator? What? Why are there cheat codes for the incubator? Oh my god, Jesus, I did not know there were cheat codes for the incubator. See, I could also modify the cheat codes apparently. That's amazing. That's amazing. You could modify the cheat codes in this game. This is what I like about these old games. You can modify them until something breaks. It's like Skyrim, but better. Because in Skyrim, things break a lot. Here, they don't break that much. It's just, you know, you modify stuff. And then you figure out like, oh my god, it actually works like this. And then it still runs. Even though it might something be broken in the background, but, you know, it still works. Because the game is actually quite stable. Well, in fucking Skyrim, everything breaks on me whenever single time I do a mod installation. Yes. 1 hatch rate. Let's see. 50%.
It's good to see you.
6 months and no scaling kind of effect later. I think if I now go to 80, that should actually give us a little more clearer view, because 50 probably 50 is the limited, is the minimum quality of it. So let's see if I add it to, if instead 50 I will pick 55. Yeah, I know, it's a very scary thought. All right, now I need to look where the hell it was again. Dino Hunter Cap, elemental reappearance, stress rate, oh god, Jesus, eat rate, visibility, health, no. Alright, I will look it up. Dino. Grow period, no. Lifespan, no. Bleach, no. No. Oh wait, it's DNA, it's not Dino. It's DNA. They put it on DNA, yes. Alright, modifier, no. Constant, no. Supercharge, no. Minimum habitability is 50. Alright. Initial DNA. I will put it at something like, I don't know. I think 63 is actually a very inconvenient part where everything will be very difficult to understand. So 63%. And that way we should be able to get where I want to be with this. Alright, let's save it and guess if it actually works. If not, I will quit it here and just get myself the food I need, because I do want to have my food. I'm thinking about getting Chinese, by the way, because, you know, it's quite a nice day. It's very dry actually for this week. There has been a big giant rainy thunderstorm happening around. It happened at the Thursday, I believe, until Wednesday, and then also parts of some of my cities nearby actually flooded. So that actually happened. Well, it's not flooded like dangerously flooded, but it was like, you know, every street was absolutely soaked with water. Which is quite funny to see, not gonna lie.
Hi there.
So there is a cap on the DNA. Alright. What happens if I now put it at 100? I believe then the lifespan will increase to maximum, right? So I could not do the thing. Alright. If I now put this on 100, I will probably get what I want. Because that's initial. Oh wait, I probably removed something. Yes, I removed that cap right now. Alright. 100%. That should fix the first bit. Now the question is, how do I get from point A to point B from the DNA? But 100% should actually give us a good indication that actually, yes, the modifications on the creatures actually worked. Because that's how this works, I believe. So yeah, let's load up the thing again and see where we land. I think it would work. So let's go. Come on. Give me the right answer. I'm sure that this time it actually worked.
Hi there.
Yes, it did. Alright, so the max actually gives me the max that I am allowed. Because of the Dryosaurus, I actually put 100 on it, if I'm correct. So let's see. Let's see if I can get it. Give me a sec. Unit. The Dryosaurus. The Dryo. Yes, the Dryo is right here. Alright. Life expectancy is 15. It is correct. Bum bum bum. Alright. So now we need to figure out how to get that other part done. Well, I guess I will just play one. I guess I will put one on 100%, and then after that, actually, the lifespans actually increase the more once it reaches 100%. So I believe if we lower it down, it actually creates a bigger gap. So we should be in a constant. I don't have the constant here. God damn it. So my conclusion on this, I think I'm now right upon this. Yeah, I hope so. It is quite fun to do. All right. So my conclusion on this is that I need to go to lifespan again, Dino, and then I need to go to. God damn it. Shaboop. I need to go for life. That's easy to look for. Yes, lifespan. There we go. All right. So now we have the nonlinear scaling. So what I want to do here is put it at 1. I know, it's quite scary. Then I go to DNA. No. 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 Hatchable, yes. Initial DNA is gonna be 50. Alright. 50 and the medium habitability is 100 or 10%. It's a very unstable thing, but hey, we can do it. Alright. Now we have done that, we should be able to get where I want to be with this. So if I'm now correct, wait, I need to save first. Save. It is saved. Good. It is saved. Nice. Alright. So if I'm now correct, it should work. Because the modification is now tied to 1, it should be able to not do a nonlinear ability, and it will actually increase at the beginning of 10% is 1 year, and then 2% is 2 years, and all that stuff. So if I'm correct, it should work.
My name is...
Alright. Let's see at the dinosaur summary. 6 months. God damn it. Again. Alright. So the nonlinear is not gonna be happening. Damn it. Every single time. I get it wrong. I want this to be right. Come on. Ctrl F. I'll quit this again. And I will put life in there again, and this time I will try to see if I give this to the lifespan to medium lifespan of 8, and then put the nonlinear to lifespan nonlinear prop to full. What if I put this to 1? What if I put this to 1? What if I put it to 1 and then scale it by 2? So what if I do the nonlinear by 2 and then scale it by 1? 0.8. Alright. Let's see what happens if I put 0.8 to 0.1. I believe it's gonna be unable to breed the creatures because of the low expectancy of the creatures. But if I'm correct, this should definitely change the life expectancy of the creatures that are created. Hopefully they are actually alive. If I create them. Otherwise it's my name. Pain in the ass, because I actually want to get this thing right.
It's good to see you.
2 months. 50%. Alright. Now we need to fix that. Definitely. So the jump to full prop is now at 1. So 50 is 2 months for 15 years. So technically this needs to be 7 years if I go for 50. So then this needs to be at 1 if I'm correct. Alright, so this actually does give me a good heads up. So let's do this again. Let's get rid of this again. And now we should get where I want to be. So we're gonna go for, in place of that, we're gonna go for 1. And then we're gonna be going for a 1. So now it's gonna be a lifespan full jump prop to 1.0. by linear by 2. If I'm correct, this should work. So let's hope that now, if I have 50%, I don't have don't have 40 years. 40 years already, but this should definitely, at 50%, it should be 7 years. If it's not, it needs to be different. But let's see how that goes. Alright, creatures.
Hello again.
A Taurosaurus at 2 months. That's not happening. Alright, so this is not happening. So 2 months for 50. No, that's not right. So if I put this at 2, if I put this then at, the 2 needs to go to 8. Then right. So the jump needs to be bigger then. Alright, so if I'm correct, this should then, if I increase the... Alright, I need to increase this. 2 months. Hold up. This is gonna be calculation time. Jesus. I hate calculating this kind of nonsense. But it's important, not gonna lie. Calculator, there you go. 2 times 12 is 24. So I need to have 24 in it. So, and then that times 7. So this should be around, let's put it around 12. Linear scaling around 1.68. Let's see what that does. And then put it then back into 6. So times 6, non-linear scaling, but put a dot on it. Alright. Now we have saved that, and now we should be able to get to where we want to be with this goddamn thing. Come on. Give me. Give me the dinosaur lifespan properly. So I can show everybody that I actually did it. Modify the lifespan in the proper way. Yeah. Alright.
Hello. Mine.
Alright. Dinosaur.
It's good to see you.
2 months of a Critosaurus. Alright. Now we need to get this. Now we need to get this into 2.5 then, of 0.5 then. And that should then fix the lifespan, if I'm correct. So the long jump skill. So if I put this at 1, yeah, I need to put this at 1, and then I need to put this at 0.5 before they die. And that should give us the right amount. Now let's hope I'm right about this. I probably won't. It's one of the things that I'm not bad at, but I'm also not good at. Come on, give me.
Hello. My.
Alright.
Hi there.
Nope. Fuck. Well, this sucks. So, how do I do this then? The lifespan, life skill, linear scaling. So if I then put this, if I put this at 11 with a 0.5 jump prop, would that work? Probably would. Probably would. It probably would, if I'm correct. If not, then it should. But it should work now. It should. It definitely should. I might be wrong again, but it should work. Alright. Jump prop is now bigger. So how does this look?
It's good to see you.
Nope. 2 months. No one is batting an eye here. So is then the medium life expectancy then? The medium lifespan then different? Alright. What if I change the lifespan? How about that? If I change this to 1, how does that work? How does that complement the game? Because clearly I just want to be, you know... I actually want to just get from 50 to 100 and be like, oh yeah, 7 years to 14 years. But now it's still like, you know, not that. I want that to be fixed.
Hello.
Hi there.
That's 6 months. So the medium is now 6 months. But the jump is not correct. Alright. So if I put the medium off... So the medium I could just lower. Alright, the medium is actually just the base value of everything. So everything has 6 months of value. So if I put it like, you know, 180 medium HP, H days, so like this H, and this one needs to be then big. So that needs to be around 6. And this jump can be like 1.6, doesn't matter that much, but the other one needs to be big at jumping. Alright. I think I'm getting where I need to be looking for this. So the first one is the base value. The second one is the exponential value of the base value. And this, the sixth and the third one is the steps increase. By doing this, this should work.
How can I help?
See, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. They live 2 weeks, these dinosaurs now. So, now, to fix this, I need to get the jump scaling up. Not jump scaling up, I need to get the full lifespan jump up. So now I need to get that bigger. Alright, so now they live 2 weeks. That is like a lot less than before, but I will get there. So now we need the lifespan non-linear scaling. So this is scaling, but we don't need the scaling, we need the jumps instead. So the jumps need to be around 26. So every jump is then 26%. Or I could go for 10, right? 16. So 16%, so 50. How much is 16.5? Wait, hold on. It was 14 years. Yeah. Slice the dice times 16.5 times 100. It should then be around 2 years if I now have it like this. Alright. Come on, give me. Don't give me 2 weeks of dinosaurs again. That would be very stupid of me, and I would be looking like a buffoon. Please give me something good. Because I know that I know the values about most of the base dinosaurs in the base islands, but
hello.
I'm hoping that I'm getting the right call here.
How can I help?
2 weeks. God damn it. 2 weeks. Alright. So the jump prop is then not the one I'm looking for. I'm looking then for the base linear scaling to increase then. Alright. So this one needs to be around 30. I think that would be then the right call. Because then we have 50, we have a 26%, 16% increase every single percentile of the 30% scaling. So that should then give us enough scaling to get to where I want to. So the lifespan is low and the scaling needs to be high, and jump should be good enough. It's percentile based, and I'm not good at percentiles most of the time.
How can I help?
2 weeks. It's not what I'm looking for. Oh yeah, I can make save games. I forgot about this game. I actually have save files. Nice. Alright. So now I need to get the jump. I need to get the jump higher, I believe, because 2 weeks is not what I'm looking for. So how about 40 jump, 30 skill, and wait. What about 40 skill and then 0.5 jump? Because this was like a very low jump, but the skill needs to be bigger. So then this needs to be around 80 jump. I think that would be a very good amount. I don't know if this is actually going to be good, because now it's a non-linear skill of 80%. Well, it has 0.1% jump prop. So I don't know how this is going to go. I think now the dinosaurs will die in one day, but hey, you know, that would be fun. I probably have nerfed the dinosaurs now to the ground that they die instantly. I will make a terrible
It's good to see you.
2 weeks. Alright. So the lifespan base value needs to be increased if I want to have this correct. Alright. I need to get the jump. I need to get the linear then higher. So how big needs the linear to be then if I want to have this like big jumping? Do I need to go then over the 100% scaling? Like 180% with like 35%? That would make no sense at all, but then again, if I go for this, that maybe works. No, this needs to... you know what? Fuck it. Let's see how this goes. I'm using silly numbers now to see if it actually works to get the creatures a bit more higher HP at the start value of 50%. If that doesn't work, then, you know, I'm gonna be quitting for, you know, today and then get my food and then go back into the area and be like, alright, time to study these dinosaurs to see when they are living again. Because I completed my mission of drawing. And that's already fine with me.
How can I help?
2 weeks! That's absolutely rip-off. Alright, so I am right about this goddamn thing. Alright, so the linear scaling doesn't work with 50%. So the full lifespan jump prop needs to be different. That's what that still needs to be, you know, tiny bits, because otherwise it will be, you know, quite a little bit of silliness. So this needs to be just a 0.5. This needs to be around 2. The skin, yeah, let's go for 2. And then this minimum lifespan will be then, because this is 50%, so 1 week this is 2 weeks. And let's put it around 180, not but let's put around like the minimum value of 480. That way it will be around 1 year of creature living at 50% starting rate. So the starting rate will be 1 year of living, and then it increases sporadically to 1.5 each amount of technology. If I'm correct now, I did actually what I... Whoop! No, not the order. No, not the missions. Not the missions.
Hello!
Alright.
Hello again.
Call it! Fucking called it! See? I did my job. Alright. I will leave it here. I leave it here because this is good. This is great. I fucking did it. Alright. So the scaling will be a little bit hectic. I still don't know how to get the scaling properly done, but the base value is 1 year now, and then the rest of the scaling will be 1.8 per percentile. So around 10% will then increase to 2 years. Then at 80% will increase to 5 years, and then will rapidly increase afterwards. Alright. I will quit the Windows because I have to. And then I can show you now what I mean. So, I did it. I did the drawing part. I did the fixing of the dinosaur thing, the game. And tonight I'm going to be doing the live stream for it as well. And I hope you all going to be enjoying this because I will have a blast with that game, definitely. And yeah, I must say I'm very impressed upon what I did for today. And I must say I'm actually quite happy upon the result of what I already drew today. And then next week, this will be finished, definitely. Because I have I have the motivation, B, I have time to do it. I don't have a lot of busy work, so that's great. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed for today. Thanks for watching, and I hope we'll see you next time. Until then, I want to wish you a lovely day, and bye!